What up, fellas? How's everybody doing tonight? A customer from Connecticut out of town and had an emergency, so I had to run up to the shop, handle that. We got Henry. Henry, say hi to everybody. I'm gonna have to put you on the dash. What's up, Gran Turismo, ACM, Redline Gary? It's not that complicated. What's up, Joshua? Larry Bergstrom, Brian Woods, Pat Paulson, Bill Beckett, Raging Cajun, Brian Woods, C's Garage, all the members in the chat. I'm not reading the chat really good. Corey Ute, what's going on? Bill Beckett, what's up, brother? Jason Garage Productions, Collision, A. Murray, Juan Ramirez, Bubba, Alan Kaufman. How's everybody doing? Let me set this thing up here. Woo! Poppy Erickson, Mark J, Death by Debit. It's about 14 degrees here. And obviously I'm working right up to the midnight hour as usual. Alan Kaufman, trying to stay out of this Iowa weather. AgTech 45, what's going on? Nice mobile wolf, yeah. We're gonna get transferred into the shop area here in a second. Let's not go China. What's up, Pirate Third Dude? How you doing? I don't know why you're saying let's go China. What's up, everyone? Hey, Brett, what Joshua, Junkers, Clunkers, what's up, buddy? We're hurrying back home here. What are you thinking? AgTech 45. Yeah, still really cool. Bill Beckett, ACM, Tool Guy Ty. I hope you feel better. Man, that sucks that you're sick. BSS. Something to watch. What's up? Peter, what's going on, Peter? How you doing, buddy? Andy P, how you doing? What the hell you? Death by Debit. What are you talking about? Brian Woods, cold as hell in Virginia. I got a truck I was working on from Virginia. Long Island got some last night. C's Garage started. This isn't safe. Speed Branch, what's up, Andy P? Just kind of driving down there. I'm trying to check stuff up. What's up, Stephen Doolittle? How you doing, brother? Hope you're doing good tonight. Sorry, guys, I'm a little. There's BSS. I called him out before he even got on. I can just kind of see your name, but I'm not really seeing the chat very well right now. Andy P, 34, negative 34 in Saskatchewan. It's a heat wave here. Well, it's 12 degrees now. It looks like my temperature's saying. What's up, Redline Gary? Don't feel bad, tool guy Ty. Yeah. Hope you feel better, Ty. Man, it sucks. Everybody's getting sick. It's not good. Try to get back here to the shop real quick, or to the house. I might go out in the garage for a little bit. Chat with you fellers out there on there. You guys want me to go in the garage, or you want me to go in the? Should we go in the gear route? Should we go in the shop, or should we go into the house? Let you guys decide. It's not warm in the shop right now. Picked up that Blue Point Pocket IQ scanner. Get it hooked up with wireless service. Awesome, Peter. That's awesome. Go to the warmest spot. Yeah. What's best for you? I like being around my tools when I talk to you guys. Yeah, house is definitely the warmest. No doubt about it. I turned the heaters off at about 4 o'clock this afternoon, so she's all shut down. She ain't even warm. She'll be warm probably next Friday. 49 people in the chat. Woo! How you sons of bucks doing? What's up, Graham? How you doing, brother? Anthony Robles, Bow Freak. Man, everybody's just popping in here right now. 50 people. Good Lord. Happy Friday to everybody. Happy New Year in 2022. We're going to flick them right in the peanuts this year. 18 degrees. A couple of, you're about the same as us here, Murray. I mean, the truck is like probably about 60 degrees right now. I live in 60, 70 degree weather. That's where I thrive. What's up, Pat Clark Barnes? Yeah. What's up, Grant's dad? How you doing, buddy? 6 degrees in Wisconsin. Bye, George. Mark J, what's up? Grimute, what's up, buddy? How you doing, man? Beat to the realm. How you doing? Man, Bow Freak. Tim Windsor, what's up, brother? How you doing? I'm going to get back in and hopefully get caught up with the chats here. I know it's going to take me about 15 minutes to get home, so I didn't want to shut you guys out. We got the old Henry man with us. I'm doing good, Mark J. I better focus on the road a little bit. What's up, you guys in there? I missed his name. I didn't see it come across there. Fellas. Oh, been a day. Been another day. Hey, Junkers, Grimmy, Stephen, my band, Andy P. Pete C, always better to beg for forgiveness and ask for permission. Hell yeah. COVID test. Yeah. Dippity doo down. Yeah, I'm being careful. CP, if you can. Look what you said there, C's. I'm trying. I can't catch all the big comments. Greetings from California, ambitious lifestyle. I'll try to catch up with some of the comments. I might miss stuff. Guys, I apologize here. We'll be at the house here in about 5 minutes, 2 minutes maybe. Almost home. I had an emergency deal. Guy from Connecticut had a Toyota breakdown. They needed help on it ASAP. They were stuck, so I went out and helped them get it figured out. Yeah, it's never ending. Always working. Never bored. Always working, never bored. Now making a bunch of money though. I can tell you that much. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm doing something wrong. Almost home, fellas. 60 seconds. Get the old Google machine fired up. Get everything caught up on the StreamYard. Switch over there. Get Henry inside. He's going to try to run around. He was just staring out the window, aren't you? He's breathing heavy on the glass right now. What's up, stuff with Cletus? How you doing, brother? Felt a whole lot warmer today here in Iowa. I can tell you that much. Shut the light out here now so I can reverse. So I get her backed in. Get the old rig backed in. We're gonna fire away in here. We're gonna back this thing in like we own the place. Like we do. Back her in, boys. Back her in. Yeehaw. Just like that. Just like that. Yep. All right. Get down. I'll be looking up my dress. Hey, what's up there, fellas? Probably gonna switch over to Wi-Fi here. Junkers, Bow Freak, Nick Hildebrettel, what's up, brother? C's Garage, P the Drum, it's Chad. Yeah. You get home, brother? Wait till you get home, yeah. Bow Freak. Okay, Tim, thanks for answering my question. Driving ain't reading messages ain't safe. Hit that like button. Yeah, thank you guys. Home. Ambitious lifestyle. Nice show. I'm driving home, Justin. Yeah. Chicago's getting hit pretty hard with COVID. Yeah, it's all over. Bo Freak has a question. CP, I think I'm going to order some Williams USA socket for my work van. Hell yeah. I'll ask later. Let me go back to Bo Freak's question. Ken, Bo Freak has a question. Where's Bo Freak's question at? See if I can get back to it real quick. I got notified that 15-piece right grip 2.0 wrenches were delivered today. Got to rush home before the wife finds make something up quick. Peter, that's awesome. I swapped rack and pinions between trucks, and one truck says steering assist, reduce, drive, careful. Probably because you need to do a steering angle reset, Bo Freak. That's the whole point. You know me. It's not complicated. Hit that thumbs up. TGIF, I'm assuming. Anybody that does the truck have a steering assist? It's 24 in Pennsylvania. All right, let's get in the house. What do you think, Henry? I know you want to get in the house. Woo! Let me grab my coat because I don't usually wear one. But I take it with me to stop the ding-a-linging. You ready, Henry? Go in the house? You're going in the house. We're going right in the house. I should probably ate supper already, to be honest with you. But I didn't. Let's go in the house. We got a quarter moon today. Got everything out there. Sure. Sure. Come on, Henry. Come on, Henry. Get out the old walkway light. You don't want to be running around out here. You don't want to run around outside. Come on. It's nice having a dog that doesn't want to run around. Woo! You know what I love about living in Des Moines? Is I'm always 20 minutes or 15 minutes from everywhere. All right. Let's get this old MSI computer thing fired up. What's up, Bubba? Betty Bass, what's up? I'm envious of your tool collection, but I'll be getting there. Only been in the diesel industry for a year and 3 months. So, yeah, dude, I got 20 years of buying and whatnot. So, I know guys that were in the business for 5 years and had more tools than I did when I first started. You know. All right. Henry, are you thirsty? You guys hear him? Just lapping up the water. He's just lapping it up. All right. Get in the StreamYard. Hey, fellas. How you doing? Let's see here. There we go. Can everybody hear me good? Can you fellas hear me good? How's everybody doing tonight? Double the CP. That was pretty slick. Good deal. Vidya is a bit lacking. Yeah, I might be. I've been having some internet problems. I got internet guys coming on Sunday. So sick of these freaking MediaCom guys. My upload is a little slow, so it possibly could be, and that's probably another reason why it's better to be in the house right now. Let's see here. CP, do you like the Mac tools more than anything else? Nah, not so much. I got try to get some time from now. I gotta get over the parents to do the chicken pot. What? You got chicken pox? What's up, Country Mile? 20 years. Anything will make you feel like that for a long time. Bad Tree Productions. It's a warm night in Iowa, right? Speed Ranch. Let's see here. I got to get back up here. Try to catch on some of the Bow Freak, Tool Guy. The truck don't say if its broken wire sensor isn't working. MBS, there we go. I finally caught COVID. Luckily, did nothing to me. Couldn't even tell, other than I couldn't smell for a few days. Well, I'm glad I went with. What's up, Robert? How you doing, Robert's Garage? Woo! What's up? We got stuff with Cletus, Junkers, Clunkers, everybody that's in here. Transitional, Woo, CP. We got Josh. What hell, everybody? It's been a day. Yeah. It's been a freaking day. Something
to watch its magic. Mark C. Tom McPherson, Bowfreak could be a coolant temp sensor problem. Get thicker fluid. I still missed Bowfreak's question. Hold on a second here. I gotta go take care of something real quick. All right, we're back. Had to work on something here. All right, it's cold night. It's only 9 degrees in Barbour, Wisconsin. Happy weekend, everybody. Keep rocking the tools, CP. Thank you. Appreciate it. Works for tools. Eric's a great guy, man. Fluid, blah, blah. Let's see here. Happy weekend. What did I miss? Doing finer than the frogs there. Mark C, what's up, Bubba? Man, I skipped around a little bit. Trying to catch up in the chat for you fellers. Grim, did you try painting the coin yet? Hey, thank you, Peter. I'm at 187,000 on my 2014 Nissan Frontier 2.5. I broke down and bought spark plugs, intake gasket. Has anyone done a tune-up on one of these? 2.5 liter Frontier. I'm sure I have. I'm trying to recollect that real quick. Oh yeah, those are a piece of cake, man. I had to look at it. Those are a piece of cake, brother. Yeah, you can handle that. That'll be an easy one for you. Thank you, Easy Does It. Hat trick. What's up, JD Tico? How you doing? 66 people in the chat. The truck doesn't have a code or check engine light, just a message. I think you might have to do a steering angle reset. Sean Harrington, how you doing tonight, buddy? I'm back. Let's go. Checkmate. What's up, brother? Happy CP Friday. Big boys in the house. Yeah, what's up, Nick? Hey, Nick, the syrup is going good, buddy. Look at that. I mean, I love this stuff. It's just so much better than normal stuff. Speed Wrench, do you get that free brake lathe in Ulster? VRONGO. I don't even know what that means. What's going on, CP? The garage is so only partially paying attention, but I'm here. Right on. What up, Robert? Diabolical, what's up? Chickenpox comment was about just get over it like our parents did. Oh, yeah. Go BSS. Tools with Souls. What happened with when the other Beto is here? I don't know. Yeah, sorry, guys. I'm trying to catch up here and figure out what's going on. I hear you. Steering angle. Possibility, yep. Understandable, CP, so you don't have to worry about the trolls. Yes, sir. You got it. Cut the riffraff, right? Basically, I had to swap the lift kit from one truck to the other and had to swap the rack and pinion, put inner tie rods are shortened. Ooh, okay. Yeah, man, that's dicey. Damn, Diabolical is fast with the band hammer. Ha ha! Dang it, CP was typing a big comment and switched and deleted. Speed wrench or Craigslist. Subscriber only mode. Didn't know that was possible. Yep. What's up, CP and G80 Tico? Yep. Peter, if you need a message on Instagram, Junker Clunkers know. Hey, thank you, Pete through the realm. I appreciate that. I really do. Right now, I've been struggling. I've been struggling this last couple of weeks to try to pick up. Can't wait for the heat wave tomorrow so I can do some grilling. Yeah, it's supposed to be like 30 degrees tomorrow. People in Iowa are going to be walking around in shorts. I've been doing good, CP. Nope, I wasn't doing good for a while, but now I'm doing better. I try. I love it. Thank you, Diabolical. Manifold has to come right off the plugs. Manifold has to come off to get to the plugs. What the hell? Why was I thinking? Why is this? This must be a different 2.5. What year is that? It was 2014, right? 2014. And there's so many. That doesn't have coil-on plugs on the top. Huh. That's weird. Interesting. Maybe I've never done those. I must not have ever done those before. Not that one. I've done them in cars, I suppose, but not. Yeah, all the coil-on plugs on the normal 2.5s. Oh, thank you, Pedro. Appreciate it. Lost sound. Use OEM plugs. None of the OEM plugs cause the misfires. 25 degrees and 8 inches of snow today in Long Island. I'm feeling great, man. I feel pretty awesome, to be honest with you. Or is it just me that lost sound? Are we still lost sound? Do we not have sound? We got sound? It might have slipped up for a minute. 70 in the chat. Thank you, guys. The box are very nice. Can't wait to see what's nice. Can see why you have to have 3 of them, all the tools you have. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff. It's overwhelming. Hey, Winter Don't Chill. What's up, brother? How you doing? Yeah, Manifold had to come off the passenger side. I got to tell you, we've had a lot of East Coast people recently. With the New York guys that I met, from Dominic from Provenzano's, and the guy from Connecticut that broke down tonight, man. Been dealing with a lot of East Coast guys. Whole valve cover has to be cool. Plastic upper intake covers, the whole valve cover, and has to be a coil-on. Okay, the plastic intake covers. Yeah, those aren't too bad to take off, though. Cars are like eggs. After a while, they all look the same. We can hear you fine. Okay, good deal. Thank you. All right. I apologize for my internet. It's a little bit sketchy. You got sound. Oh man, fellas, what do you guys got planned on for the New Year's? I want to hear what you guys got planned on for. I've got to tell you, 2022. We're gonna break into the chat here a little bit and start getting going. What's up, Midwest Tool Review? How you doing, brother? James. Great toolbox tool here. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. Texas here. Thank you, David. How you doing, brother? Hot Rod Dave. What's up, my man? Hey, how you doing, brother? Hope you're doing good, Dave. Holy, what's up, Bill Beckett? Mark Schumacher. What's up, brother? Man, you just got off being sick and stuff. Mark's out there on the road trucking, doing his thing. Oh, man. Mark, appreciate that so much. That's drinks for you, brother. Good talking to you earlier. It was real good talking to you, Mark. I'm glad to hear you're doing better now, man. Just getting over being sick. I appreciate that a bunch, brother. That really helps out a lot. Is every shop busy? Annie told me today that our 2 little man shop is booked from. Yeah, every shop's busy here, Grim. I don't know anybody that doesn't have like a pile of cars. It is just insane. And I messed up. Thank you, Mark, once again. I can't say thank you enough. I appreciate all the guys that super chat, man. Grim, it's just this cold weather, this cold snap. It just causes battery problems like crazy. So yeah, it's been something else. To get a tool set up like yours. Right on. I need to get it. Doing great. Just got a notification, so I had to drop in. I appreciate you, James. Appreciate you stopping by, buddy. This whole buying more tools so I can get my job faster and better, right? That's what it all boils down to. Still waiting on the Blue Ridge. Midwest Tool Review, long time no see. Yeah. What's up, Chris Lely? Cutthroats and changing the industry for me. Yeah, dude, there's a lot of truth to that, man. This year, 2022 is going to be brutal. I just have a feeling it's going to be brutal. It's going to be one of those, like I was buying everything last year for a reason, because inflation is going to get out of control. I feel like we're going to see price gouging, and you're going to see a lot of people that are digging their heels in. I mean, the old $50 don't go like she used to. My buddy just gave me this. Really appreciate that. I was really, these are kind of neat. My Snap-on dealer gives out these little cards for his deal. Gives out the old Team Stuchel card, Snap-on. It's a metal card. It's kind of neat. Kind of neat. I was blown away. So it's kind of nice to he hooked me up with that. I'm working on building my K5 Blazer, my wife's 64 four-door Nova this year. Awesome. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. I'm telling you what, man, fixing stuff, driving this old stuff, fixing stuff. Man, you gotta just, I feel like the throwaway culture. I don't plan on buying any new pickups this year or anything like that. I plan on fixing up as much old stuff as I possibly can. I feel I'm going to try to get stuff running that, stop not doing stuff that, just getting everything running. Like no more throwing away stuff. Let's get it all back on the road and working. Love my new Matco 3.8 ratchet compared to my Mac Snap-on. Very busy here. Goal for 2022, shop expansion. There you go. Right? Yeah, man. Everybody can be making money. You can be making money like crazy right now. Let's see here. My local Dodge dealer here in Ohio has been insanely busy in terms of service department. Yeah, I can believe it, Gran Turismo. I believe it. Living healthier lifestyle in 22. Our health is the best investment in longevity. Yep, I agree. That's something I need to invest in. Midwest giving shout outs to everybody in here. A-Tech, what's up, brother? What's going on? Codes Tools. How's it going, guys? Been a little code. Finished yanking the trans in the snow at -8 this morning. Woo! You are a badass, sir. I give you the hats off for that. Hey, Midwest A-Tech. Been working on blowers the last couple days. I really like that. I want to see more of that oil furnace there, Theo, Country Mile. I definitely want to see more of that oil furnace you got there. That thing was cool. ACP, my son is telling me he says hi to you, man. Well, tell your son, what's your son's name, Richard? I'll give him a shout out real quick. Tell your son hi, but I'll give him a shout out and tell him hi. Ag Tech, right on. The cold snap has taken all the toll on my door locking handles. Dude, it's not good for parts, exterior door parts. My other goal is to see what I need in my first house for my family. That's a good one, Justin Sment. That's a really good one. Husband's name is Caleb. Oh, I thought you said you're a kid. ACP, my son is telling me that he says hi to you, man. Caleb. Well, what's up, Caleb? How you doing, buddy? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's money, more tools, back end being broke, right? My goal in 2022 is to buy more tools in CP. Go for it. I say have at her. No, his name is Caleb. Richard, I bet you're like, what the heck? Hey, Caleb. Well, Caleb, I hope you're doing good. You mind your dad and you listen to everything he says. Your dad's a good man. So, what did I miss here? Sorry for your loss. Did I miss something? Did I miss somebody's sorry for your loss? Peter the Realm, what's up? Thank you, Mark Schumacher, for being always friendly. I have went 5 years without a tool truck. Now I have a Snap-on and Matco, so I pledged to buy more tools in 2022. Well, hopefully they don't ding you too bad. Ragins, what? Did I miss something for Ragin? Hold on here. What is? I'm not getting the. Am I not getting the chats? Hold on a second, guys. I bet he made a comment in the using his. Hold on here. I'm sorry, guys. YouTube and StreamYard don't gel well together, so let me get this on here. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta find if I missed Rage and Cajun's comment. I did. So when the member does a member post, had a family member pass away today, silent prayers. Thank you. Sorry to hear that, Raging Cajun. I apologize for not being able to see that on StreamYard. I can only see that on the YouTube. So I apologize for missing that. I do. My sympathies go out to you. I definitely hate hearing that, especially during this time of the year. This is always the worst time of the year to lose family members. Trust me. I know. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Appreciate all you guys being generous and kind in the chat. All that stuff. You guys respectful. You guys are great people, man. 50 likes. Smash that stuff with Cletus. Thank you, brother. New Year's resolution. Don't buy any vehicles, but I already failed. Well, I want to buy more vehicles. That's really my goal in 2022 is to buy more vehicles. No joke. That's my goal is to buy more vehicles. I think you're right, CPU. This year to bring back the old broken stuff. Absolutely. I think it's time to fix up stuff. There you go. I'm also fixing up an 83 250R three-wheeler for my daughter. That is freaking awesome, Mark J. I am super stoked. I want to hear about that more. That's the kind of stuff I like. Your truck runs like a Swiss watch, CP. Yeah. Country Mile, yes, that's right. My goal is to expand my knowledge and base and skills in 2022. Didn't start out right for me. No, it didn't start out right for me, Raging. Everybody's got you in your prayers, buddy. I hope we didn't miss that last night. Yeah, you can have the cold weather. No, I'm actually all right with it. I hate it when it first comes in, but right now I'm doing okay with it. I'll be honest. All new car lots are empty in my area. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, going to the junkyard and fixing stuff up is where it's at. I feel motivated to fix up old junk, get stuff going, and I think it's going to be cool. I think this is like, the inspiring thing that I really want to do is like just fixing up stuff that like people would have normally not fixed up. I think you can afford to fix it up right now. I'll put it together sometime this weekend on that opener. Awesome, dude. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing more on that. Trying to be construction these days. Temps freeze my ass off. Yeah, I definitely don't want to do that. I do not have any of the duo sockets. Easy does it. His name is Caleb. Yep. My goal to start Harbor Freight tool truck. Do her to her, buddy. Damn, it's all good, Richard. I figured so. I have a 3H drive duo socket, and we like them. Yes, a lot of people do. Tarek's the one that talks to me about them all the time. And what's his name? Oh, gosh dang it. What's that guy's name down in Alabama? I feel terrible. I know his name. Who's got that channel? Monteville Mustang. Monteville Mustang. He brags about them all the time, too. It's all good, Richard. Caleb says, okay, CP. You're a good man, Caleb. Mid-Atlantic Tools, what's going on, brother? Looking for them now. What up, JW Tech? Never used the duo sockets. Walter did see the point of having them. Yeah, they got some deal. Raging Cajun in the green. Yeah, no, I did, Steven. Yeah, it's this. The stupid StreamYard doesn't gel with my member chat. Yep, I'm glad. Thank you guys for helping me out with that. Yep, highlighted member chat. Yep, in the market for 6-point wrenches and suggestions. I like the Mac Precision Torque 6 points. There's not very many of them for ratcheting out there. I will tell you that. So you can go with Capri or Tecton and pretty much you're almost getting all the same type of ratcheting. It's going to be a 72 tooth. So, Jeremy, bet you blow it out of the water, right? Harbor Freight tool truck. I hope you're joking. Codes Tools. Not many tool companies make. Nope, you're 100% right, Justin Smith. Nailed it. Eric Geis, what's up, man? It's all good, man. Late is better than never. Speed Wrench, hey there. Sending prayers. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, ACM. That's no bueno. No bueno. No das bueno. Come in handy with where a regular impact socket does not fit. Stupid Doolittle. Been pretty crappy year. Glad it's 2022. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm ready to fire. I'm ready to get fired up this year. I'm not. You got a like for me, CP. Thank you, Eric. I appreciate that, guys. I want to thank you guys. I want to tell you guys something real quick because I forget about this stuff. The likes and you guys that are religiously coming back. Like I know all these people in the chat are religiously coming to my because you're the same people that chat every time. Huge thank you through 2021. You guys have been there. And some of you guys that I may not see, but I really appreciate those likes, man. My goal is to get some videos with 1,000 likes on it. I really appreciate that. Maybe I don't ask for it enough. I don't know. I'm not sure what the deal is. But I'd like to see, that's my goal for 2022 is to get 1,000 likes. I mean, I'm getting like 4,000 views on videos. I don't know why it's hard to get the 1,000 likes. The live stream's not as big a deal, but I'd like to see more of it done on my my videos. So I really appreciate that, Eric. Those things mean those thumbs up when you get them all the way up there, and everybody, a bunch of people are doing them. So yeah, I appreciate those likes. Get your grandmas, get your kids, YouTube if you can, and hit all them likes on there for me. You can because I appreciate that. It don't cost you nothing, just helps me out. And eventually, some point in my life, whenever, if we get things going, we're already on a pretty good roll. Sometime we get going pretty good. Hopefully someday I will be able to return the favor back to you guys. That's my plan. I mean, at this point, we're all committed, right? So, at some point I would love to be able to fly all of you guys that have been subscribers for a long time out to my place someday. You know how cool that would be to have like a appreciation. Appreciate that, Justin. I appreciate everybody's kindness. You're dedicated to fabrication and learning. Hell yeah. You're welcome, Raging. We love you, buddy. We love you guys. ACM, prayers for you, buddy. Wouldn't like the cold weather right now. I probably can handle it. Prices of used cars and trucks are high, exactly. Oh, man. So, CP, I just picked up a snappy bend handle 3/8 ratchet, 26-inch long Mac, half axis, and I'm loving them both. Yeah, dude, I can't say nothing bad about them. I agree with you. Pretty good. CP reads every comment. True YouTuber. It's very respectable and appreciated. We need more guys like you in this one. Thank you, Peter the Rum. I really do care about what everybody says and try to keep up with everything. It's always lovers, and yes, we're here for each other and family. Yeah, absolutely. As much support as we can through the interwebs we can. The cold is one thing. Then there is that damn wind. Yes, the wind is. Luis Casienda. I don't know. I love saying Luis Casienda. Love saying his name. Henry just went to bed. He said, I've had enough. Negative 40 degrees. I've got 3/8 dual sockets. Think of them as thin wall impact sockets. Works where regular impact sockets are too thick to fit. Good to know. Andrew Casanelli. It's good. It's going to be good. Fix up old stuff. Maybe one day we'll get back to rebuilding parts and engines. Bam. Andrew, that is an awesome statement right there, because that is definitely where we're throwing away engines. And I'm guilty of doing it too, so I understand. Volkswagen Kamengia. I'd like to see you going down. Oh, man, I don't know if I'd fit in one of those. 6-point wrenches have to be SK Craftsman. Justin, it's been up to negative 40 here since Christmas. I'm over it. It's supposed to warm up next week, though. I feel bad for you, AgTech. How you doing, ACM? Tony Couture! Couture. I don't know. Doing AK, okay. AgTech, yeah. It was like 0 degrees here yesterday, but that wind, whoo! Negative 40. God, man. 12 degrees here. Yeah, that's about what it is here right now. Funny story, my dad at 74 calls me about once a year and asks if I'm staying away from the COVID, and he says, what's that? I explained to him. He says, when people are running around with masks. CP, my 10-year-old son watches all your videos with me. What's up? How about what's up, Camo, for him? What's up, Camo? How you doing, brother? How you doing, little feller? Little guy? I appreciate you watching my videos, buddy. Thank you very much. You're a good little man. It's cool that you guys, with your dad, with your sons and whatnot, are doing this stuff and sharing time together. And pretty awesome, man. That's pretty cool. And I'm stoked that you want to get going to get shout outs for me. Thank you, ACM. Yeah. Eric Gies, tell Camo what's up. See, everybody's saying what's up to Camo. Caleb and Camo, we got the two little fellers in here tonight. You need a unique catchphrase to get like those Davies 504 does. Your sign off is good though. Thank you, Andrew. I appreciate it. I always give the thumbs up for channels and content. Love and earn. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, Eric. Always smash thumbs up. Appreciate it, man. I want to go shooting in a free state. Well, come on over to Iowa. We shoot here. Yep. CP get together, cook out. Yep. Oh, yeah, dude. I'd love to have a big hog roast. Love to. Positive test. Dude, take care. Drink lots of fluid, dude. Get yourself some emergency with zinc, brother. I don't have any left. Emergency with zinc, Gatorade, and I'll tell you what, chicken noodle soup really helped me. No, that's the best advice I can give you. That emergency with zinc was amazing. I had chicken too. I had a lot of chicken. That sucks too. Yeah. He said he was pretty sick earlier. Yep, we are really in 2022. Wesley Wilson, what's up, brother? Man, you just got off work too? Holy smokes, dude. You work a long time too. Good to see you, Wes. I appreciate all the pictures you sent me the other day. Maybe I got subbed. I didn't mean to do it. I'm all thumbs. When I do live streams, which is rare, I always read every live comment. It's a tool tube thing. I think we care. Yeah, absolutely. Good evening, CP and everyone. What's up, Biggie Fitz? Which pro ratchet do you prefer, CP? I would probably say that my go-to is going to be a dual 80 snap-on. My axis is really right there with it. I switch back and forth to them. They're my two go-tos. I trust them with my life. Hell yeah, Eric. I like the GP impact socket. It's cheap and not too. Yep. Great. You can't beat Gray Pneumatic. I personally like the Matco just for the half-inch ratchets. I prefer snap-on. Number 66. Number 66. My guy at LKQ gives great deals. Got the clock spring turn signal assembly, all washer nozzles, hose pump, and a few items for $25 on that Magnum. After this, about to flip it on an 09 Malibu. Hell yeah. That's awesome, man. Thanks, CP. It made his day. Ha! That's cool. My other goal is to comment more on CP the Tool-Headed videos. Got to record a video leaving the live up. We'll be back in a few minutes. Right on. What's up, Caleb and Camo? 51 tomorrow. Hell yeah. I love it when it's way above. Accident. Speed wrench, okay. Yo, CP, been a subscriber from the beginning. Love the content. Thank you, Charles John. Appreciate you, brother. I thank you very much. I appreciate you coming in and saying hi and let me know you've been around for a while. You can shoot me in my backyard. You can come shoot in my backyard anytime. Hell yeah, dude. It's warmer down there too. I'm waiting for CP line of tools to come out. Well, we got some stuff in the works. Hey, CP, Caleb is 7. He is excited that you did shout out him. Thank you, man. We really appreciate it. That's awesome, Richard. Dude, you've been around for a while. I appreciate that. Did you ever get a bug assault? No, I did not. I definitely was. I am going to get one. Actually, you can shoot any direction at my place. Closest neighbor is a quarter mile over the big hill. Midwest Tool Review. Thanks, buddy. CP, love the content. Keep it coming. Ryan Mulrooney, you're welcome, brother. Matco is my go-to ratchet. Sweet, Charles. I appreciate that. Letting us know. What's up, Apache? Oh, man, Wellesley. Dude, thanks, brother. You just got off work. I appreciate you coming by, Wesley. You were an awesome subscriber, man. I appreciate you, dude. I'm humbled. You know, guys, everything in this world, it's just, it's like, I just can't, I can't be more thankful. You know, it's like, I want to work harder. You guys inspire me. You guys inspire me to want to work harder for you, to inspire you, and stuff like this. I appreciate it so much, Wesley. You've been a great guy, man. You've always said just absolutely positive, encouraging things, and you know, I feel like even when I have a bad day, I know I can rely on you guys to help me out, and hopefully that is reciprocated the same way. I just I don't know what to say. I just don't know how. I want to be able to thank you guys someday. Like, oh, look at this guy. Look at this guy. Hey.
What's going on?
You got my invite. That's
man, it's so cold in my garage that my thumbs don't work on the phone, so I have like deleting text and all kinds of crazy shit. Everybody thinks I'm just being an ass. I didn't do it on purpose. I'm just uncoordinated.
Well, I appreciate you coming on.
Man, this is awesome. I'm finally glad to be on your chat now too.
Yeah, I sent out a couple other invites. We'll see if they come out. I'm sending out some slowly. See if we can get a little. I like to have an hour. I like to spend an hour with the subscribers. You know what I mean? Like, and just catch up and like listen. You know, like talk to them. It's kind of what, you know. I mean, that's why my channel started is dealing. You know, like I really, you know, like all these guys have all the big three Matco. For some reason, just feels good. Right on. I just do. I don't know. I like that. It's one of the things. Like I feel like if I don't talk to everybody in the chat for a little bit, like I don't feel like my live stream went right. So, and these guys always have something cool to say. And of course, getting to say hi to these guys as kids and stuff like that blows my mind. Still blows my mind.
My wife actually says hi. So
hey.
she might hop on here in a little bit. I don't know. It's like 39 degrees in the garage right now, so I doubt it. But I don't know. You never know. So
what's up? What's up, Tool Demos? Well, we can get. I don't even know how far I am in the chat. Oh, I'm not that far behind in the chat. I'm almost caught up. Charles, the reason I said Snap-on half-inch rack, get stripped in the gears sometimes working a diesel. Yep. No CP. It's been teens in single weeks. Yeah, it's Diabolical said it was pretty cold down there last night. He was adamant about it was not. He was adamant about telling us that it was not warm. I'm here because I want to kick the 2022 square in the nads. Heck yeah, Space Cat. I'm not turning back this year. Like I'm not letting the COVID hold me back this year. I'm not letting anything hold me back this year. You know, the updated Toolbox Tour 2020 was awesome. Yeah, I figured I actually just threw it out there and like didn't even really go crazy with it. Henry went to bed. Henry just went to bed. He's been with me all day. We had a Toyota 22 RE camper. You remember? Have you ever seen those things? Like the little miniature one-ton wheels on them and stuff?
Yeah, those are sweet.
Guy was from Connecticut. Bought it, 77,000 original miles. My buddy shop, they were working on it. They were having some issues with it. And they called me and they was like, hey, we're having some trouble with this. And it was all plugged up with shit. They came from Utah or something like that, and it just had a pile of stuff in it or whatnot. So I went up there to help them. So
growing up, we have a bunch of like water well companies in where I live or where I work in Dripping Springs. And one of my buddies, his dad had a water well service, and he actually had like two of those 1-ton Toyotas, but they had service beds on them, not just campers on them. They're pretty awesome.
Yeah. I guess that would be almost like they had U-Hauls with them too, I think, at one time.
Yeah, they did. They did.
So they're kind of a weird deal, but yeah. Hey, Shop Cat.
You know, they're probably worth more money now than they were new.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've never looked at it. It's neat, but I don't know what I would be interested in having to have one, but hey, you know. He bought it from Utah, and he's taking it all the way to Connecticut, driving it all the way to Connecticut.
Yeah. Oh, he's got a place to sleep.
All the way. So
I might be a little tall for that one, just a little bit.
I was surprised. I actually fit in it. How tall are you?
6'4".
Oh, you're 6'4"?
Yeah.
Holy shit! I guess I should have noticed that. I thought Lindsay was really short on the Toolbox Tour.
No, he's like 5'11" or 6 foot tall.
Oh no shit!
Holy
cow!
Yeah.
Wow. Just a big fella.
Yeah.
Headed to Michigan where it's crazy cold, dude. I would have stayed in Laredo. So how'd you round out your Friday?
That wasn't bad. A bunch of electrical problems though. So
Seems
since
to be
I'm the
normal.
new guy, at the shop now, I get all the crap to work on. But you know,
It's
the
fun.
shop was warm. It was clean, and we got like a couple porters that work there. And so anytime I need anything, the porters are always like up my ass, ready to help out. So
Is this an independent shop?
yeah.
Oh, no kidding. They got porters at an independent shop?
Yeah, they have. It's I want to say it's 12 bays, and they do a lot of heavy diesel work, but they also do gas and regular cars and everything like that. So, but they have 2 porters, and I guess there's four techs that work in the shop, and then they have 2 service riders, and then the boss's wife, she has the office and she does whatever. I'm not sure, but then they made us lunch today. Friday evidently is lunch day. They make your lunch. It's not bad.
Wow. That's real fancy.
So,
that sounds like a dream shop to me. That sounds like I'd like to have someday where my guys can come in and they're happy to be there every day. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Have you ever heard of Christian Brothers Automotive?
Yeah, there's a couple in town.
Yeah, I don't know what it's like to work for them. I've heard a few people say. I know they're really religious, which is fine, but I hear a couple guys say they really liked working for them.
But yeah, no, the ones in town though, they're kind of like on the level of, they kind of, I'm not trying to toss them under the bus, but they charge at like a Firestone rate maybe, but they're kind of pricey.
Yeah. So explain a porter to us. We're non-pro mechanics.
Porter's like a guy that works in the shop cleaning up, or he'll go get parts, or maybe he does entry level job stuff like
pulls cars in and out, test drives. Yeah.
Pulls batteries, oil changes, stuff like that.
Yeah, dealerships have porters normally because the job, I mean, like you're on flat rate, so like you don't want to be sitting there. You have to do a test drive on a car. You're not getting paid to test drive a car sometimes. Like sometimes they do get it in there in the bill, but I mean flat rate, that's where porters came in. That's why dealerships have them, because they go get the cars, bring them in, pull them into the shop, because mechanics aren't going to get paid to go get cars and whatnot, so they're not getting paid by the hour, so they won't do the stuff. Yeah.
No, I spent like part of my morning in the car in a truck today because I put a exhaust and a tuner on this truck, and we didn't delete the emissions or anything, but this guy bought this Banks Eco Mine tuner, and it took like 6 tries to get it to upload properly, and such a pain in the butt. But he paid by the hour on it, so.
Yep, you do it. It is what it is, man. You got to do what you got to do to get stuff done.
Yeah.
By the way, I had a Turismo in high school back in '88, fun car, but it was a boat. Nice. I got another guy from Virginia. Had to work on. He's got a Ford. He's got a bunch of problems on it. Diesel. I got to deal with on Monday.
I was working on an '87 F-250 with a 6.9 diesel in it when I left today. And everybody's like, that's the old school diesel of the, they're like, oh, it's, bulletproof diesel or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, it's great.
Remember, guy, your little kid. I don't know if you saw the mail call Monday. I did a video for you. I've been wanting to see. I haven't heard or seen anything, and I've been paying attention. So I appreciate it. Oh shit, I forgot. There's my freaking card from. I found my card from Capri finally. Yeah. Anyways, sorry about that. 555. What's up? 75 people in the chat. It says now. Yep. We're rocking and rolling. Thank you, Mark.
Well, you got 70 thumbs up right now, so.
Let's see what we got. Let's field some questions in here. Let's see what we got here. I'm finding out I'm going to have to save for more precise torque wrenches to doing engine work. Yes. If you watch Project Farm video, you definitely found out that Snap-on, you get what you pay for. What is good, CP? Capri reversible wrenches are going under the hood, getting discontinued. Talk to someone in Capri. They're coming out with an upgrade. Really? Wonder why I never heard anything about it. Huh. We're gonna have to check out that. We're gonna have to look into that. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Raging Big Money spot in Michigan. Nice shop, cat. 100 views happened since last minute. Oh, that's awesome, shop cat. Congrats. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see here. 76. Trying to figure out if I missed anybody else's chat here. All right. Sorry, I'm back. I got quiet. Had to hand a sub. What's up, Nick Pixel? Eric's got a question here. How do you feel about torque sticks? I don't trust them. I'll be honest with you. I never have. They are spring steel, but I don't know how you feel, Cass. But
I have torque wrenches, all I use. So
yeah.
They're neat. They're neat looking, but I wouldn't use them.
I use them, but only on smaller cars and stuff like. I don't use torque sticks on electric impacts. I think I think using torque sticks on electric impacts is not conducive to getting proper specs. Hand torquing wheels only in my world.
Yeah, that's all we do. So
have you ever watched the Torque channel?
A couple times, not a bunch.
Is it the Torque channel or Torque Test channel?
Torque. See, tongue twister here. Torque Test channel.
Well, that's what Tater Salad's asking me. Yeah, I actually sent my impacts to him. Does anyone know if you need a scan tool to program an 05 Liberty key or just sequence? Yes, you do. I got a video on an 05 Liberty programming the key. So yes, I have a video. You have to have a security gateway code, a 4-digit PIN, which you can only get from Chrysler or like the scan tool I have where you have to pull it out. So that's Chrysler's little SOL to everybody.
I worked on a Chrysler a couple months ago where I had to be connected to Wi-Fi in order for my scan tool to link up to it. I was so pissed off. I was like,
dude, they're a pain. I mean, they're real. They're a they're in a mess. Need a good torque, but don't want to spend $700 for Snap-on. Then buy a CDI or Precision Torque or Precision Instruments. Easy does it. Half the money, same torque wrench. And I mean, if you want an electronic one, I mean, there's really not any other option out there, in my opinion, that I can trust. I mean, the gear wrench is all right. I haven't actually put any numbers on it, but I do have a smaller gear wrench. But quarter-inch stuff is not a detrimental thing to me. Like 4% accuracy on a smaller torque wrench. And you can tell me how you feel about this, Cass, but I don't worry about as much accuracy on smaller fasteners unless it's something like a cam, which like a cam, like your cam lobes on overheads for your caps. What am I thinking? Why can't I talk here?
Well, like your cam caps or the
bearing caps. That's what I'm thinking. Bearing caps, cam lobes are for your cams on overheads.
A lot of times I just bust out the I-beam torque wrench on those.
There you go.
Just so I can watch it. There you go. The other thing I found with torquing is you want to make sure that the hole is clean before you torque it, because even if the hole's not clean, you're going to go and torque it and it's going to be wrong,
Right. Yeah,
or it's not going to be tight.
people think those I-beam torque wrenches are obsolete, and that's what's really funny is those old I-beam torque wrenches. I mean, you don't have to buy an electronic torque wrench. The one thing that it saves you is it's easier to do angle, but you can buy one of those Lyle angle gauges or whatnot, and you can still get your angle. Or like I know some guys that still mark sockets. You know what I mean? Like they have their sockets set up to be 40 or like 25 degrees every 25 degrees. So they know, and it's only, like people don't understand like 180 degrees is not, that's half. So you're going to do one full revolution. Like even I even find myself doing torque to yields like that sometimes with a regular ratchet versus getting out my angle one, because it's all, I mean, this is stuff that you learn though as you go.
Yeah. Well, a bunch of my sockets are all marked up. I either, so I get the different colored paint pens, and I'll just mark like a quarter, half, all be a different color. That way I kind of know where I'm at. And then whenever I do pinion seals, I mean, I mark the pinion nut, the socket, everything, and then I back it all out. I count the turns, and then when I go back in, because I hate guessing. I mean, it might sound antiquated, but I just hate guessing.
No, I do too. I mean, I want to be accurate, obviously, because you want to follow factory specs, and that way nothing comes back on you,
Yeah, I mean, it might take me an extra 20 minutes or 10 minutes or whatever, but as long as it doesn't ever come back, then I'm fine with that. So,
have you? Let me get Country Mile in here. What's up, Theo?
What's up, Theo?
How we doing, guys?
Good. Is it
How's that waste oil heater? That's that waste oil heater.
Well, it works better if you got enough oil.
You ain't got enough oil?
Yeah.
They're selling it around here now.
Well,
waste oil?
I talked to Advance. They're going to start dropping off their waste oil over here.
They are selling waste oil around here. They're pumping it out. So if you want to buy it, they're selling it by the gallon at shops now. They're selling it around here. We got off task. I want to go back to this real quick. We're talking about torquing. I'm not trying to. We'll come back to that talking like that. We're talking about torquing. God damn it! I got off task here. Now what we're talking about. I was wanting to say something because it was really important. I felt like. God damn it! I'm an idiot. And then I broke my cup. Oh, maybe that's cool. Did you know Yetis were magnetic on the little cap?
Huh. So you want to hear something cool about Yeti that I know? So the little town I'm from, I went to high school with the guys that made Yeti.
No shit.
Yeah. Huh. So they're not really the founders of it. It's kind of a long story, but basically, I'll just give you all the Cliff's Notes version. But basically, they were trying. Their dad, he's real big into like fishing, and he invented this rod coating called Flex Coat, and it's on about 80% of your fishing rods. And they built Waterloo fishing rods also. And so the sons were trying to build a boat that would draft in like 3 inches of water, and they kept struggling with the boat. So they finally stopped doing that, and they were like, well, let's try our other idea. They wanted to make a cooler that would hold ice on water all day. And so they went and they actually bought this company out of Louisiana, I think it was. It's called Icy Tech. And they changed around the design a little bit. That's how they came up with Yeti. And the oldest son, he used to go to trade shows. And they lived down the road from my old job. And we used to change the oil on the van whenever he'd go to the trade shows. And my boss at the time was like, nobody's ever going to pay $1,000 for a cooler. And I'm like, these things are badass. So it was like, get some more money, I'm going to buy one. And I ended up getting a blemished one, but it was still awesome. But yeah, no, that's my claim to near fame.
Steven, no, you have to get the code. You have to get the passcode for the gateway to get into the Chryslers. There's no getting around it. There's nothing you can do. Precision Instruments really good. Man, I don't know what the hell I was talking about. We were talking about torquing, and I got off task.
We were talking about the I-beam torque wrenches, and then
Yeah.
I was talking about. I guess I think the last thing I said about that was just making sure the holes were clean whenever you go to torque.
Right. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. So Mac, so here's the thing. When I was talking about covering your ass, and last year Mac had planned on coming out with this torque wrench, and they didn't come out with it last year. It's obviously being built by somebody else, but they have a torque wrench now, and this takes the electronics torque wrench to one step further. And here's the thing: covering your ass, you know as well as I do. Like covering your ass is like more important than it ever has been. It's ridiculous, but it's necessary because A, for parts warranty, it's easier to get labor claims done. Like you leave no holes undone. And 2, for the customer, peace of mind. It's a nice thing. But Mac has a torque wrench now that keeps your settings and verifies everything on your. It hooks up to a Bluetooth your tablet or whatnot. It has its own app, and then you can literally set your torque settings. So, like, let's say you're going to torque a cylinder head down, and you can preset all your torque settings in it, and then you can just go torque, and it verifies those torque specs on each one of those and saves the information. So
that's pretty awesome.
Is it overkill? Yes, it's overkill. It's definitely not a DIY tool. This is dealer, obviously, or warranty work or something like that, any type of shit like that. But, it's one of those tools where I look forward to possibly getting something like that so I can have that for that purposes only.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty awesome. I would be down for that for sure.
Yeah.
That'd be great too, because you remember on the old Ford 2.9, the cylinder heads they're cast iron, but man, those things would break if you over torqued them by like 10 pounds. Yeah. I heard horror stories about that. I was always super careful with those. That's probably where I got the old bolt cleaning deal from.
Yeah.
Either that or trade school. I remember at the trade school we rebuilt an engine one time, and we put it in a vat. We pulled it out of the vat, and we chased all the holes. And we didn't use a tap. We used a thread chaser, and just make sure everything was clean, like all the way down to the bottom. So
yep.
They reiterated that. So it's just kind of the way it's always been with me. So
my personal. So the old waste oil furnace doesn't have any oil for it. How many gallons does that hold in that little deal you have there, Theo?
That little thing holds about 2 gallons. I've been burning about, 3.5 gallons for a good day.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. How big's your?
You built the whole thing?
Well, it's actually a wood stove that I just.
I figured that, but you built the whole thing, though, right? Like, I mean, you just added on to a wood stove, right?
Right. Yep.
Dude, I gotta know. I gotta know. Like, I want to see the video.
Well, it's very simple because on the end of the day, it's all on the draft, right?
Right.
For your chimney. So the taller the chimney, the better it will draft. Therefore, it will burn hotter. So, I mean, that is on the end of the day the key to that thing. So it's very simple. But like I said, I'll have some time this weekend. I'll put a video together. I'll post it up on YouTube.
So
it was like I was looking through your library because I was like, where the hell did he do this? I was like, I didn't even know you were doing it. I was like, where the hell is this video at? So I was looking for the video before I made the question because I'm the type of guy that I don't like to just ask dumb questions. I was like, before I ask, I'm going to look through his library and see if he's got it. But I mean, I've watched tons of videos on this stuff, dude. Like, I'm like, this is kind of like, I won't probably do this in my shop, but I would have done this in this shop way before now had I done it because I've always got 10 gallons of waste oil here that I want, and I'd rather not haul it off to the shop or dump it, but yeah, they're charging people around here. Like if you want, because waste oil, and I'm sure this is a northern thing, but like you're in here in Des Moines right now, because there's so many people burning waste oil, they're charging people for waste oil. So if you need waste oil right now, or if you need waste oil right now, it costs like $1.10 a gallon.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, you can. Holy shit! You can even see how cool it is here. See that?
Oh, it's a little chilly in the shop.
Anyway, yeah, around here you can pick it up anywhere. So,
Yeah.
So down here, we if the price when the price of oil got real low, they started charging to pick it up, but they used to pay us for it. And right before I closed the shop, I had to get them to come out, but I had called them before, and like back in June, it took almost like 4 months to get them to show up to pump the oil out of the drums. So, but you'd figure if they're selling it for $1.10, they'd be hustling up over here.
I tell you what, man, the worst thing is like I said, like what I was doing was helping fix these waste oil furnaces. These things get clogged up like bigger than shit, man. I'm curious how yours works. As far as like it looks like, I mean, it looks like yours just drips down in, right? Basically,
Yep.
you just have a regulator that kind of lets it drip down in.
yeah, just a regular valve. That's all there's to it.
I'm curious.
The biggest thing is the first 15 minutes because it starts warming up. You got to feed it a little more. The oil is still cold. It's a little thicker. As soon as everything gets warmed up, you got to dial it back a little bit, and then as soon as you got it dialed in, you can leave it alone and it'll run. But it's the first initial startup that takes a little bit of work.
So how does it what's like the area that it heats? Like the whole shop, or does it have like a?
Yeah, you see, I got my little diesel heater sitting over there, and I walk in. It's the first thing I start up. Then I start up that, and then, like I said, in about 15 minutes, my oil stove will basically take over, and I shut that thing off.
What is it? What's up, Fish in the Beauty? How fast does it heat your shop up?
Oh, probably have it in up to temperature around 60, 65 within 30 minutes.
Oh, no shit.
Wow. Oh, yeah. I mean, the outside gets fucking hot, man. I mean, you can't stand close to it.
Yeah, I seen the temperature you said was 600 degrees on there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I was like, that was impressive right there alone. But yeah, dude, I watched a couple of videos on these guys that build them on YouTube and whatnot, and I was kind of like on the fence about doing it, but I never did get a wood burning furnace to do it. Some of those guys do it with the 55-gallon drums too, though. You know?
Yeah, you see, and that's what I kind of find that sketchy.
Yeah, I don't like messing. I'm timid of doing anything with fire or whatnot like that because I've had my grandpa we had 2 places burned down, and I'm just like, I mean, we had a chimney fire when I was a kid, and stuff's just yeah.
See, I got one of these on the stovepipe.
Yep.
And I like to keep it around 300 to 350, somewhere in there. If it's around 350, then I'm perfect. I don't like to go over 400 because then you get chimney fires and stuff like that. Then it gets dangerous. But if you put this on there, you can keep an eye on it.
Yeah, last year during the snowstorm down here, they had a chimney fire like the first morning, and it basically what happened is the chimney blew up and it burned the neighbor's house down. And then the roads were so bad that the fire trucks couldn't get there. And so basically the neighbor's house was burned to the ground. And then the people whose chimney exploded, their house got damaged real bad. But it was a mess. I felt terrible for those people.
Yeah, you see that a lot around here with regular wood stoves, chimney fires. But that's because you don't have enough draft. They choke it down too much, and then you get too much soot. See, and that's the thing with this oil, because it's self-regulating because of the draft. It always burns clean.
So you don't need to run like a diesel particulate filter on the top of it, no?
No, I don't. No, because if you go stand outside, the only thing you see is the heat the heat coming out of the chimney. That's it. No black, no nothing.
That's cool.
I'll be damned. What the hell did I swear to God, I'm missing comments in here. Freaking StreamYard and YouTube. This place is, it is what it is. Yeah, I was excited to see the video. Anyways, sorry, I'm off. I'm off my rocker. Thank you, Fishing the Beauty. Torque fish.
Let's see. I think tool demos. I think if he's asking about the fire there, I think it was a creosote buildup. And what happened is it's like big old chunks of carbon, and they fall off, and they basically explode like dynamite.
Yep.
And it just blows like we heard the explosion whenever it happened. It was pretty loud. It was probably like less than a quarter mile away. So,
what's the best tool cleaner?
The JD Tico tool detailer is not bad.
The JD Tico tool dealer does a pretty good job. And
I use tub of towels.
Yeah, a lot of guys use those.
I got the Gojo wipes, but over the summer I bought some tool detailer, and shoot, I use that on all my blow mold cases, and they get like thumbprints all over them. But I don't know, I'm pretty anal about thumbprints on everything. So, but I was on. I don't remember what stream he was on, but he was talking about. Nick was talking about they're going to have a toolbox detailer coming out pretty soon. So.
87 people. Good night, Mid-Atlantic. Yeah, take care of tool demos. Thank you. Sorry, I missed a couple of your comments. I've been kind of trying to get back here. CDI torque wrench, but my digital snap. Yeah, I would definitely buy a CDI or Precision Instruments over saving yourself some money. I saw the split being icon, the newest email. It showed up the digital torque wrench, all the chrome black digital buttons. I tell you what, I don't know that I would buy after watching Project Farms. I want to stick with the companies that I know, and CDI and Precision Instruments are probably as low as I'm willing to go for applying to Mid-Atlantic. Oh, sorry, I was applying to Mid-Atlantic. What's up, Everyday Fleet Tech? I'm just telling Theo there was a late teen. Theo, that as a late teen, a guy of ours would let us and our friends go to a shop and use his tools and stuff exchange for waste oil. Ha! Yeah. I'm not so fired up tonight, guys. We're heating our shop with air compressors. We have 50 horse closed in room winter. Flip a switch, opens up the damper and blows the warm air in and stays about 75 degrees. Wow. How's the chimney? Yeah, that's what you're answering there. I bet. Every day. Sorry. Coal burners are great for heat. They are. They're just they're a little bit of work. That's the only thing is they're kind. And I don't know about how much they cause for chimney fires, but I know they're maintenance heavy. That's the one thing about them. That's why I'm curious about Theo's, because it doesn't look as maintenance intensive as like the land airs and the clean burns. Those fuckers, you have to service them every year. Without, like you have to be.
Yeah, but you have to do that with every stove, right? Even if you got a, just a regular stove.
Yeah, I suppose.
Or burner or heater. I mean, even if you got a gas heater, you still got to maintain that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I mean, it's just, I don't know. Like my furnace, it's changed the air filter, and like then sometimes I have to clean the starter in there. It gets a little dust on it and schmooze. I heard JDT was like Hawaiian Punch. It did taste like Hawaiian Punch. I did taste it. I have a wood stove and don't use it very often. I insulated garage with rock wool, R14, and vapor barrier. Use electric heater, stays at 60, no effect. Dude, insulation is definitely where it's at. I mean, that's a huge deal right there. Let's get CP fired up. Harbor Freight is equal to Snap-on and Mac. Yeah. Hey, CP, where's the John Deere hat? Right here. It was warmer today. It was 14, so I didn't wear it today.
I'm over here Nancying about 39, and y'all are like 14 wearing short sleeve shirts.
Yeah, it's I mean, this is what I wear all day right here. long sleeve shirt, t-shirt, and that's it. I got nothing else. My bib overalls, no long johns, nothing like that.
I got like 2 batteries for my jacket, so I'm running this dude all day long just to stay warm. So
It doesn't even matter to me.
I never knew how much of a sissy I was until I got a heated jacket, and then I was like, man, I could have used this like 10 years ago.
I'm not even a John Deere guy, Ralph. I'm a Farmall guy. I'm an IH guy. I've always been. The only reason my dad had this because my dad was a trader. he went from International to John Deere, but he wasn't. I mean, I'm not saying I wouldn't own a John Deere. I don't give a shit. I'm not brand loyal to anything. I'd like to play that game with people who don't give a shit, but the people that get serious, I don't like to play that game. Like I'm not brand loyal to anything other than as long as it's not Harbor Freight. We've already established that. I have no love for that company. Sounds like your dad was smart. Yeah, he was. Corey. He was pretty smart, dude. It's 30 degrees here right now. We are 1 a.m. 1 a.m. Wow. Boom. We got diabolical.
What's up, guys?
What's going on?
Bustable at 3,000. Oh, it fireproofs also. Yeah. Oh yeah. Love my heated jacket. Yeah, you guys with your heated jackets. I'll tell you what. I'm a hater of the heated jackets, and only for one reason: they don't make the fuckers for guys that are big. That's the only thing. That's the only reason why. I think it's baloney that they don't offer them for big guy sizes. Because how many? I mean, there's a lot of big guys that are. So I'm like, whatever. You know, I can't even get a heated jacket. So I don't even know what it's like. I don't even know what I'm missing out on. I've never had one.
Me neither.
Well,
I
wait a
got
second.
one, but I don't, like right now, I wouldn't wear it because.
Yeah, I mean, I would have to be standing outside in an auction all day. And, I really don't work outside all day long. Like, I try to minimize my time outside, I mean, like, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not sitting here, like, spending a bunch of time out there. Like, my time is limited to 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes at the most, and then I'm done.
Yeah,
I appreciate my long johns a little more when it comes to cold weather.
Yeah.
At the old shop, it was 2 bays. So if you killed a bay with a car in the wintertime, you were outside. So the heated jacket and gloves were a must. But
right,
that would be like springtime for y'all. So I guess I'm just a sissy.
Dancing Alone's got unlimited supplies of wood. So yeah, if I had a sawmill, hell yeah, I'd burn wood. It'd be easy as hell because I would have all that scrap laying there. So I would definitely be doing that. Right. A18. John Deere makes a 6 stand-up mower. Yeah. I'd probably buy a John Deere lawnmower right now.
Theo, you're definitely have to go in on that heater and explain it a little bit more. I watched it earlier, but it was just way too short.
Well,
Yeah.
it was just to spark a little bit of interest, and
Yeah.
see what the feedback would be.
Yeah.
You got interest. You did. You triggered the interest. I can promise you that. I was definitely like, man, I wanted more right now. So I was like, I wanted to watch more on it. I wanted to see. So I want to hear like how everything works 100%. Like go through, I'll be looking forward for that.
See, this is burn pot.
Okay, yeah. You make the burn pot?
Yep. So it has a hole here on the bottom. That's where it sucks the air through. And then the oil falls into here, and it's got holes on the side. I don't know if you can tell.
Yeah.
And that's what feeds the fire.
Oh, pretty cool. I mean, dude, for a guy that's got a shop, it's really like having a backup heater like that. Like that's kind of my plan is because even though I'll have in-floor heat when I'm putting in my new shop, I'm thinking, like I want to have a waste oil furnace because why not? Just for backup. Because if you lose power, you can't run your pumps. Now, I guess I could have a generator, and have a tankless water heater. It won't take much to run it for energy-wise, but still, I don't know. Just one of those deals. I'm always infatuated with waste oil heaters. I don't know. I've just got this deal. Foot of snow on the driveway, PJs and slippers yesterday. Wow. I thought you lived in Vegas. Like I don't know where I don't remember where he lives in Utah or something. Or,
Who's that?
Tool demos.
Oh, Tool Demos.
Yeah. What state do you live in, Tool demos? Because I thought you lived in like Nevada. So that's crazy. If he's like shoveling snow. I love my heated jacket, but I'm all about the double cheeseburger away from not getting fit anymore. -10 snow. We've all been there, Justin. I mean, I don't know anybody. What my coldest story was, I was putting in a clutch in a C50 Chevy with my dad when I was a kid. And it had to have been, I don't know. It seemed like it was probably not as cold as I thought, but back in the day when I was younger, it was colder here in Iowa. And I remember I was trying to we were trying to put in the, what do you call the damn piece that why can't I ever, my brain doesn't work. I can't remember everything, I suppose. I'm getting old. But you know the piece where the clutch lever functions, the
bell housing?
The rod.
Throw-out bearing?
No, that it's the piece. Everybody calls it something. I see it. It's the L. It's like an L piece, but it bolts to the frame and has a drop down, and so that functions the rod. It's like an H bar or something like that.
Oh yeah, it's the lever, clutch lever.
Z bar maybe. They call it Z bar maybe. It's when you push the clutch in from the pickup to that, it pushes the rod to the throw-out bearing or to the
the clutch board.
Huh?
Clutch.
No.
I think it's a Z bar is what everybody calls it.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. It's
just part of the linkage.
Yeah. Z bar, clutch. I don't know. Anyways.
But on an old Chevy, that thing like halfway, like part of the transmission holds that Z bar to the frame, like it's fitted, isn't it?
Yep, Z bar. That's what everybody calls it. That's what it is. It's a Z bar.
Yeah, but it's got like one end has to go into the transmission.
Yep.
Because that's where that whole shaft rides on it.
Yep.
So.
Yep. And so the problem.
I can only imagine in cold weather that sucks a lot.
Yep. And on a fucking C50 Chevy truck, you can imagine how much spring tension's on that. And I was only like 10 years old, so I was pushing the clutch in to try to get that, and he had to try to get it to slide in there, and it was like -10 degrees. And I remember, and he was screaming and hollering at me. I'll never forget it. That was the day that I swore I would never work on anything ever in my life. No joke. So
yeah, the worst is laying under it with all that cold wind.
That's where he was.
It's like laying in the draft right there. You catch
and
it
we
all.
We had a gravel driveway, and obviously it was all ice, so there was no protection from it. He had cardboard down. Cardboard don't do nothing. It doesn't insulate you. I mean, like you're laying on cardboard. So yeah, it's coldest day I ever did is put a water pump. Every time I have to do a water pump, it'd be the coldest day. BSS, you live in Texas. You
It lives like an hour away from me.
Equalizer shaft. Yeah. Yeah, that does suck, CP. Yeah, it is like, I mean, I remember multiple times though, but I got smarter. Here's the thing is, when you're working outside all the time, you start getting smarter and you start getting creative, especially when you know stuff. So I remember we had my dad's John Deere, his what the hell was his 40 series? I believe it was about 100 horse tractor. And he goes, the fucking heater went out of it. And he called me and he says, and dude, I'm not joking. And it's up in Charles City, Iowa. And that's like the worst area because the winds whips through there. And he calls me and he says, yeah, the block heater went out of the tractor. And he says, I haven't been able to start it for 3 days and I got to feed the cattle. And he says, I need your help. And I said, well, I have to drive 2 hours to do there. So first of all, I got 2 hours to think about how I'm going to get warm because this tractor's parked in the outbuilding lean-to and it's not in the shop. He didn't have it in the shop because he had other stuff. He was working on winter projects in the shop. So I says, yeah, I suppose we come up. That means we gotta have to put a torpedo heater underneath it, and then put the block heater in it, and get it started.
Throw a tarp over it.
Yeah. So that's when I decided I was gonna throw a tarp over it and make my own heat houser while I was working on it, and that was the best idea that ever had. Not a 42. It was a newer series. It might not have been a 40 series. It might have been a 50 series. It's a newer tractor. It was like in 2012. I forget what the hell it was. I can't keep up with all those tractors. It was a newer one, piece of shit. The 3-cylinder. What are the? Is the Yanmars had a Yanmar in it? I think. You know what I mean? I don't know.
That's a 3-cylinder diesel.
Yeah, I think it had Yan. Some of the John Deeres were like 90 horse. John Deeres had like Yanmars or something.
Yeah, Cub Cadet ran the same diesel engine too.
Yeah, so,
they ran it for a long time. I'm working on a Cub Cadet right now that needs a water. I'm putting a water pump on. We're just waiting for the radiator to get back from the radiator shop. So
30 degrees are cold. Jesus, 30 degrees up here. I'm telling you, bud. The 30 degrees up here, I would literally be pulling transmissions on the ground. Brandon, you're once again, you got to remember that the extra 20 degrees ambient temperature is a whole different ball game for us fellas up here in the north.
Yeah, back in my young days with the dairies, skid steers, you couldn't, if you had cold spells coming up, you wouldn't shut any piece of equipment off.
You just let it idle?
Yep, all night long. And we had 2 skid steers, so what we did is we left one running and backed them right up to one another. So the heat from the one skid steer goes to the other, so you only have to have one engine running to keep 2 engines warm.
Yep.
And then you got to be careful the fuel don't gel up, and oh my God, what a nightmare.
Yep.
I not miss those days one bit, I tell you what.
There's a lot of things you have to know. I bet it was a 53. No. Yeah, it is a 5310, I'll bet. 4-wheel drive 5310.
Yeah, so my grandfather was a dairy farmer, and he hated it. He absolutely hated being a dairy farmer, but it paid the bills at the time. And then where the dairy farm, he didn't own it. He just ran it for, I guess, a company or whatever. And where he lived, they actually built a lake on where the dairy is. But that's how he got out of being a dairy farmer.
Yep. Yeah, there's lots of things that I've done over the years. I mean, I remember we had milk cows in the barn, and there was no. I mean, like we had like a propane heater that would blow out, but you couldn't heat up the whole barn area that well with it. It was okay, but when you get all the heat of the cattle in there, but it was. I mean, every day you got to get up and you got to go out there and deal with it. There's this.
Frozen drinkers and
a
lot of water lines.
I don't know how I did the shit back in the day, to be honest with you, because now I'd die now doing it. I mean, like I'm such a puss now compared to what I was when I was a kid. I mean, I did all sorts of stupid shit when I was a kid, like stand outside and, negative temperatures all the time working and doing stuff. I mean, there's lots of times I got away with it. And it made me tough, but not as, I mean, I'm weak now because I got moved closer to the city and got away from that stuff. And not only that, you look at farmers nowadays, they're not working near as hard as they don't deal with that stuff like they did back then. I mean, we were fighting old, 40-year-old equipment and, trying to do stuff. And it's just, I mean, people got smarter and they said, look, it ain't worth it. All that shit was make you an old man quick.
Yeah.
Supposed to, I mean, it was. It's not, I mean, that.
It takes the fun out of it real quick.
Yeah, I mean, I got a lot of good stories, a lot of shit I did, but was it worth it? Probably not.
I wouldn't want my kids to do it.
No, I mean, there's no way. I mean, like, yeah, that's what it was. That's why none of that stuff's around anymore because all them guys said piss on it. It ain't worth it anymore to do it.
Yeah, it'd take a nuclear bomb to move my kids to go do work. You know what I mean?
Dude, I did everything. I changed oil in all the vehicles. I maintained all the vehicles at 13 years old. on our farm.
Yeah,
I
our
changed it to
shed
manufactured.
our shop building at the farm was a shipping container. And we cut a side door in it with a slide door on it, and that was it. You work outside, the tools were living inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when I was a kid, my dad had a construction like a road construction company, and so we didn't have like a shop or anything. And what they had is a trailer, and it was like the oil and grease trailer is what I always call it. But you'd go and roll equipment up to that, and you could grease equipment and change the
Yep.
oil and stuff like that. And it was all right, but man, I hated
Yep.
those days.
Troy knows right there. North of Iowa, north of Highway 20 in Iowa is no joke. It's cold up there. It's flat. It's almost like Nebraska. It's like the worst part of Iowa. In fact, they've had semis flip over there because they get such big wind gusts. That's exactly, yeah. Troy, yeah. So
The coldest I've ever been in my life was in Waterloo, Iowa.
there you go. No, that's 20. That's right on 20. That's exactly what that's exactly what it is. That area. So Waterloo was like probably an hour south of my dad's farm. So it's that whole area up there is just brutal.
So around like 2004, I had a 7.3 Ford, and I was hot shotting some stuff up there, and I filled up in Waterloo, and I had the big diesel tank in the back too. I don't remember how many gallons it was, 55, 60. I filled up full of diesel, both the tanks, put the anti-gel into it, started going north of Waterloo. I think I made it 20 miles before all my fuel system froze, and it shut the truck down.
Dude.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
I was in the middle of some highway. I mean, like I said, it's been a long time ago.
20.
And I was so goddamn cold. I called 911 and had a sheriff come pick my ass up.
Yeah, that was Highway
And they
20.
took me to a motel.
I guarantee it was Highway 20. So how long ago was that?
Probably around like 04 or so.
So I think I remember that. We had a vicious cold snap, and I remember because I was driving a truck then. No. I was a Mac dealer. I might have stayed home. I was a Mac dealer then. But there was a time though, when I was driving truck, it was cold as shit, and I remember I was out driving truck and I was dumping 911 in like it was going out of style. And
Is that what y'all used to keep from freezing up?
Dude, yeah. But the worst part is my airlines on the truck kept snapping when I would turn too tight, and I had an extra set of airlines with me, and I was replacing them. But I was shitting bricks because the snow piles were so high. It was so cold that I had to turn tighter in most areas. And this was the day I was getting my money's worth. They were getting their money's worth out of me, and I'm trying to fight, not turn too sharp and snap an airline. Plus, I got the fuel so cold, or it's so damn cold out, fuel gelling up, and not only that, our trucks only have idles that last so long. So, and this was a company Conway Freight I worked for. They didn't turn them off in the wintertime. And it was the stupidest, dude, I'm telling you, dumbest thing I ever had to deal with. I almost quit that day. Straight up, left the truck and walked away because the trucks wouldn't stay running long enough unless you were driving. Yep. So I was on a route where I was just hopping from building to building. So every time I shut that truck off, the fuel wasn't getting warm enough. And
I had ice in my fuel filter. No shit.
Yeah.
And it took, when they towed the truck to the shop, I don't remember, was some independent shop. I mean, they did me great, I guess, But it took almost a full day for that truck to thaw in the heat. Then me starting it so much, I burned up the starter and I had to replace both the batteries. It cost like $1,200 by the time it was all said and done. But I'm telling you right now, that was the coldest I've ever been. And for me to call 911, the sheriff came out there and picked my ass up and took me to the motel. It was freaking cold. I mean, I literally thought I was going to die out there in the cold.
Well, and then when you get that cold, it takes you almost an entire day to get that cold out of your bones.
Say hi.
Yep.
Because you can't get warm. I spent some time in the thumb of Michigan, and it gets cold there.
Yeah.
And of course,
wave hi to everybody, Shelly.
Hi, Shelly.
My wife, Shelly.
She finally came out. She braved the cold.
Yeah, she killed an actual leopard for that cover right there.
I saw a cougar. I saw a cougar driving a Jaguar. No lying.
The hoodie was an extra leopard.
Oh wow, man, that's a big hoodie.
Yeah.
When beer bottles feature as part of your wedding decor in the church, I think that marriage is doomed.
Yeah, probably. She was watching one of those redneck wedding shows, I think. Oh.
American Murder, American Monster. Believe me, if anybody needs to be off, I know how to do it.
Oh, nice.
I missed a comment in here. I wanted to go back to real quick. BSS, he said, "We'll gladly welcome." I'll come down in July. I'm not scared. Listen, I will take clothes off all day long. Okay, if I have to stay cool. Like, don't kid yourself. I will just be walking around in my underwear, like, asking people, "Hey, how's it going?"
Look, this is what I like about the hot versus the cold. You can always go somewhere and cool off. Sometimes you can't always go somewhere and warm up.
No,
so
that's I like, you can go to hit a creek or I go out in the lake when it's hot, dude. I mean, I can always cool down. Like, I get 110.
You can
I've been to Arizona before.
You can always find a fan and some shade.
Yeah.
Make do, but you can't go find like a fire at every place with the cold.
The fan is mobile, so you can work anywhere, and you take the fan with you, and it helps.
But I like the
you can't take
hot.
heat with you.
I like the hot though. I mean, it just no.
Where's your husband at tonight, Lindsay? Where's old Montebello at? Yes, they were the coil type. Yes, and I think we finally switched out all of our lines after that cold to rubber ones. Went back to rubber ones, and the reason they switched to plastic rubbers because the plastic didn't break, or plastic don't wear out as much, but the rubber do. But the rubber don't break in the cold weather. It's a pain in the ass, dude. It was a pain.
Are you talking about the? I'm kind of a noob on this stuff. So you talking about the airlines that come off the back of the truck that go to the trailer?
Yeah, with the glad hands on them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, a lot of truck drivers flip around, and then they wonder why the trailer brakes lock up.
Yep. Oh yeah. Oh, or you know what I used to do? Piss guys off. Put quarters in the. You put a quarter in the inside the deal.
That's mean. That's mean, CP.
Oh yeah. Oh, dude, trust me. I mean, I'm a joker. Don't get me wrong.
Oh man. So
you guys come out in a hurry and they fucking start dragging their trailer around the yard, and I took their glad hand and popped in a quarter in there. And they're trying to figure it out. Well, but I tell you what, the shop guys get madder than fuck.
Oh man, so when I first came into business, I was working at the shop, and so part of my job was like porter duties. I had to go and clean up, and so I worked with this guy, and he swore he couldn't make money and stay clean at the same time. And he would make a mess. He'd use the smallest drain pan to catch the most fluid. Like he'd have like a can. He'd be like, I'm gonna catch a oil change off of Cummins on this, with this, and you're like, oh crap. So he'd make these messes, and I told him, man, I gotta keep this shit a little bit cleaner. He's like, I can't make money and be clean. So I got tired of it. One day I cleaned up the whole shop, and he was chewing on sunflower seeds, and he spit sunflower seeds like all over the floor. I'm like, you motherfucker. So what I did is he drove a Toyota Tercel, and I went and I beat a pound of wheel weights on the inside of his wheel. It's a 13-inch wheel. And so whenever he left, I pulled out behind him, and you could see the tire was like hopping off the ground while he was driving. He pulled over, and he didn't know what was going on. The next day he goes, you motherfucker, you put wheel weights on my wheel, didn't you? I'm like, don't know. I don't know what happened.
How about zip ties on the drive shaft?
No, I taped the lug nuts on one time on another car. They freaked the fuck out. They couldn't figure out what it was. I finally had to tell them before they went and bought U-joints. I'm like, well, stop. Look at it first. Figure it out.
Yep. I think the worst thing I ever done was I took a guy's lug nuts off his tires. I left one on there. I left one or two on there loose. I don't remember. And I thought he'd be smart enough to drive and stop. And the son of a bitch didn't. And he drove all the way down the road until he drove both wheels right off the rims, or right off the side of the car. And I was screwing with it. It was an old beater anyways, but I was like, did you not feel the wobbling? Like I was like, did it not fucking like? I was like, there's no way you couldn't have not felt the wobbling.
You can hear it. I mean,
Yeah.
so for the last 4 years, we had a tire shop that we shared a parking lot with, and when they'd leave the lug nuts loose, you could hear it when they were coming to the parking lot. A wheel makes a certain noise right before it's about to pop the lug studs off, and you're just like, "Hey, stop!"
I was just messing with the guy, and I couldn't believe it that he went the full distance. So that is what it is. This sounds crazy, but we have temps cold enough to freeze up oil and VFD motors in our conveyor belts. I don't doubt it. No, there's places that are colder than where I'm at. I know that. There's times where we've had as cold the temperatures as up north.
I'm good.
I'd appreciate that, Corey. Coach, what part of Michigan are you from? Oh, we got guys from first time diesels. Oh my god. I can keep the shop clean, but I never can keep myself clean. Well, that happens. Old zip ties are good. Yeah, I remember we did that to my buddy's car for when he was getting married. Zip ties, and then we put cans up underneath the shit and all that. I killed a fly when I worked at Wendy's in high school, and I put a smart-ass customer Frosty.
That one came with a surprise. Is that like a Cracker Jack for an asshole? A fly in your Frosty?
Shade Tree, you don't mess with Sterling drivers. You mess with dudes that you want to be in love with. Don't lie. We know better, Shade Tree. It's that fucking wind. Yeah,
It is.
the wind.
Yeah, because like tonight, it's colder tonight than it was yesterday, but there's no wind. It's not near as bad.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it
it made a world of difference. That shit was howling there the other night, man. Whew, boy howdy. I mean, it wasn't terrible. I mean, I'm not saying that it was crazy, insane cold. This has definitely not been crazy, insane cold here yet this year. Like it's not been like that time like Diabolical's talking about. I can promise you that was like negative 40 wind chills here. Like they were down because it has to get cold enough to where nothing works. Like
So,
nothing.
I mean, like what? I'm not trying to be an idiot here, but at what point do y'all just call it and say, fuck it, we're just not going out?
Never.
Never? You just power through it?
that only happens when the state says we're going to shut everything down.
Because, like under 40 here, like we're getting like emergency broadcast warnings and,
I see a lot more of that now than there used to be, though.
Yeah, we are turning into weak south. I mean, like most of these guys now are, they don't even know what it was like when I was a kid. I remember standing out at the bus stop, negative 20 below, up in northeastern Iowa, and fucking, that was like they used to put tractor cabs out. It's not uncommon. You could probably still go and drive around where people used to take old cabs off of tractors and set them on the side of the road, and that's what your kids stood in just to stay warm. And there was no heat. But that's what we just had shelters, and some of them had boxes on the corner and whatnot, like waiting for the bus.
Yeah, there's a lot of like around here, there's a lot of like little buildings that people can stand in. It's probably mainly to get out of either the wind or the rain whenever it comes. But
yeah,
it snows like once every 35 years down here, so it's not like it's
I think we had it here about 8 years ago, and the snow we had a lot of snow, and then after that we had like 3 or 4 days with high winds. The snow plows just couldn't get the snow, couldn't keep the snow off the road because of the wind was pushing it right back onto the road.
Yeah.
And that's when the state said, we're going to shut down Indiana for a couple of days.
So northern states and Canada and shit like that. Like we got 14 inches of snow one time in like places like in northern Minnesota, and those guys were like, "You pussies!" Like, I mean, those guys deal with like 12 to 14 inches of snow every damn time. Yeah,
but they got also bigger equipment, right?
Right. Well, they use the snow grab or the snow blowers and whatnot. They don't break those things out here. See, that's what we don't have here is we don't have those big snow blowers like that. Right. The farther north you go, that's one thing that those guys have that we don't. They're using road graders and maintainers and stuff like that.
Down here, they'll sand like the bridges and overpasses because we get more ice than anything else, and that's what you really got to be careful with down here is the ice. It'll fucking kill you. But
the ice is worth. I will say that one thing that I don't envy. We get it here, but the ice is ruins your day. That's what.
Well, that's what got us. That's what got us last year with the snowstorm. Is it iced for 2 days before it snowed? So the ground was frozen. There was a half inch of ice on the ground, and then it snowed. So it was like insulating the snow. It just didn't go anywhere. It was there for 7 days. It made it tolerable though once it snowed to drive on it though. It wasn't nearly as treacherous. So,
right.
But
yep.
JWC Tech on your comment coming up. I love that show, and I especially love it watching it in my living room.
I
would not. That's a good show. Yep.
I would not want to be in the show, but it's pretty damn good on the recliner.
Isn't that the place in Canada?
Yep.
Jamie Davis.
Highway Through Hell.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's cool.
Great show.
Lots of tow trucks, big tow trucks.
Where's that on? Netflix or something?
It's on a Weather Channel, I believe.
Oh, really?
I think you can stream it also. I don't know if it's on Netflix or like Prime or.
Yeah, you're right. It's on one of those now, but they still don't show all the episodes. I mean, that show's been on for 10 years or more.
Yeah,
really.
They had something similar where they had like there's some road in Truckee, California. I guess it goes between Lake Tahoe and wherever over there. And they evidently it's some dangerous ass highway or some mountain pass that you got to make, and it snows and all kinds of weather there. They have like a record company out somewhere in Truckee, California. But
if you've never seen it, CP, it's actually pretty damn good. I mean, they get some crazy shit there, like a wreck in the middle of the road with that. You'll probably remember on some of those, like Theo, when they had that truck that was full of wine.
Yep.
And then the semi went right through the fucking trailer and blew the shit all over the highway. And they shut the highway down for like a day cleaning all that stuff up with skid loaders. I mean, they get some crazy ass wrecks over there, and when the shit hits the fan, it's all the fucking way.
Well, and that's and this happens on the main roads for Canada, so I mean it's crucial to them to, that's the whole show about, right? It's recovery, and it's all about cleaning up the road and opening up the road ASAP.
It's costing millions and millions of dollars shutting the highway down.
That's Steve towing his POS dirt lump.
I like that. Or when we go to Colorado every year, we go like in the second week of February. And the wind, you always see 18-wheelers. If it's got a real bad storm, what they'll do is if an 18-wheeler blows over, they'll push it in the median or on the shoulder, and then they'll wrap like the police tape around it, and then they'll wait till the weather's better to go get it. But they also have warnings on the highway, like high wind advisories, and those guys will be jetting off the highway, and they'll be parked, all along the frontage roads. But
I'll be damned. Ice Road Truckers, the TV series, has been around longer than Highway Through Hell. I'll have to check her out.
Yeah,
that's Donner Pass. Donner Pass. Yeah, no shit. There's Donner. Well, I didn't want to get into that. Anyways, well, guys, I'm gonna wrap her up here because A, I have to take a crap. B, I need to take my boots off. C, I haven't ate any supper yet. And I stayed up too late on Power Star Juke's stream last night, so I'm just wore out, and might have to go and work on something tomorrow. So, cause I'm broke, cause I'm an island boy, doing island boy things. But dude, the chat just started going crazy now too. Imagine that. I think it's YouTube. Right on. Snoring, Texan, towing cars was blocking the road. Well, have a great night, all. Yeah. Do you chain up your rascal for the winter? I do. Literally. I also see pictures of your wife, and I jerk off to it. Okay. So, we did crap stream once. LOL, I think. You did a crap on stream once. I don't know what that means. Crap is a fish here in Romania. Oh, gotcha. Or was it Discord? I forget. I don't. Like these guys, I don't even know what they're talking about. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap her up, buddy.
Appreciate you having me on, CP. It was fun.
Yeah.
Yep, same thing, CP. Appreciate
Yeah.
it.
It was a rough morning waking up this morning, I can tell you that.
Yeah, I was hurting.
That's why I went to bed early, because I already knew what was coming.
Yep.
Oh, look who shows up now.
Who's that?
Tarek.
Oh, Tarek showed up.
Tarek. It's Tarek, people.
He planned on showing up when I was going to shut it down.
He changed his name to Tarek.
Is it Tarek?
It's Tarek. I guess we've all been saying it wrong for years.
We'd have.
Sorry, Tarek. Will you accept my apology, Tarek?
I think it's funny you never said nothing to nobody about it.
I'm an island boy. Oh, see you later, Joe Mama. You're gone. Bye-bye. Oh, you just came in just now. That's too bad. Anyways, fellas. Whatever.
We'll see you on the next one, guys.
Yeah, I appreciate everybody tonight. All the good people, all you trolls and jealous people. You know, you can stick your head up your ass and fight for air as usual because I don't care about you. And we had a great stream, honestly, at the end of the day. So I appreciate all you guys. Tool Demos was in here for a long time tonight, so it was good seeing him one night. We'll have to have him come on one night too because I really enjoy his stuff. He's a good dude. We'll have to have some other people come on, you know, all that. So, anyways, Joe Mama, by the way, I didn't get that email from you neither, brother. So keep hiding behind your screen name there. Anyways, guys, appreciate it. Remember, like, comment, share, subscribe. Ring that bell! Remember, keep your hands dirty and your money clean. Thanks for watching.
There, guys.